Have you ever wondered what lies beneath the surface of history? Join us on a journey as we uncover secrets that history has tried to keep hidden from the pages of our past. From ancient civilizations to modern-day cover-ups, prepare to be amazed by the secrets that history has tried to conceal. Part 1. The Lost City of Atlantis is a legendary city that supposedly vanished beneath the sea in a single day and night. The first mention of Atlantis comes from the ancient Greek philosopher Plato around 360 BCE. According to Plato, Atlantis was a powerful civilization beyond the Pillars of Hercules, now the Gibraltar Strait, some 9,000 years earlier. The search for Atlantis has inspired theories and expeditions worldwide, and while evidence remains scarce, the allure of this ancient mystery persists. The Dyatlov Pass Incident. In February 1959, a group of highly skilled hikers embarked on a challenging expedition into the Ural Mountains in Russia and failed to return. Weeks later, their lifeless bodies were discovered under strange and inexplicable circumstances. An investigation revealed that overnight, something caused them to cut their way out of their tent and flee their campsite while inadequately dressed for the heavy snowfall and sub-zero temperatures. 6 of them died from hypothermia, while the other 3 had been killed by physical trauma. Numerous theories have been proposed as to what happened. However, the exact cause remains elusive, adding to the intrigue of this event. The Ark of the Covenant was a sacred chest in Jewish and Christian tradition. Built by the Israelites, it is believed to be the most sacred religious relic. It is said to house the tablets of the law, where God delivered the 10 Commandments to Moses at Mount Sinai. Additionally, it contained Aaron's rod and a pot of manna. The Ark has intrigued historians and adventurers for centuries, and while its true whereabouts remain a mystery, several theories persist. The Death of Cleopatra. Did the legendary Egyptian queen really die from a snake bite, or was it something more sinister? Cleopatra died in early August 30 BC in Alexandria. Popular belief suggests she allowed an asp, a poisonous Egyptian cobra, to bite her, but ancient sources also mention poison. Some scholars debate whether she was murdered or forced to take her own life. The lost colony of Roanoke. An entire colony in North Carolina disappeared without a trace, leaving behind only a cryptic message. In 1587, a small English colony was established off an island off the eastern coast of North America. This settlement would have been the first permanent English colony in the New World, but the settlers mysteriously disappeared. The colony's mayor, John White, left for England to request resources and manpower, returning 3 years later to find the settlement empty. His wife, child, and grandchild, the first English child born in the Americas, had vanished. Clues like the word Croatoan carved into trees hinted at the explanation. Some believed the colonists joined the nearby Croatoan tribe, while others speculate about their fate. Despite ongoing research, the true story remains elusive. Area 51 is a highly classified United States Air Force facility located within Nevada. What goes on inside Area 51 is extremely secret, and members of the public are kept away by warning signs, electronic surveillance, and armed guards. While details of its operations are not publicly disclosed, it is commonly believed to support the development and testing of experimental aircraft and weapon systems. The intense secrecy surrounding Area 51 has made it a frequent subject of conspiracy theories and UFO folklore. What do you think is going on there? Let us know in the comments below. The mysterious circumstances surrounding the death of President John F. Kennedy in 1963 have intrigued people for decades. Almost from the beginning, many Americans believed that JFK's assassination was the result of a conspiracy rather than the act of an individual. The official investigation, led by the Warren Commission, concluded that Lee Harvey Oswald acted alone in assassinating JFK. Investigative journalist Dorothy Kagalin was probing the JFK assassination and found the idea that Lee Harvey Oswald had killed Kennedy alone laughable, and spent 18 months speaking to sources and digging into the assassination. Before she could publish anything, however, Kagalin died under mysterious circumstances from an overdose of alcohol and barbiturates. That is not the only secret regarding the assassination of President Kennedy. The Babushka Lady is an unidentified woman who was present during the 1963 assassination who might have photographed or filmed the events that occurred at the time Kennedy was shot. Her nickname comes from the headscarf she wore, similar to those worn by elderly Russian women. Eyewitnesses saw her holding a camera, and she appears in film accounts of the assassination. However, neither she nor the film she may have taken has ever been positively identified. Over the years, several people have come forward claiming to be the mysterious woman, but in each circumstance, the claims were dismissed for lack of proof. Project MKUltra was an illegal human experiments program conducted by the US CIA from 1953 to 1973. Its goal was to develop procedures and identify drugs for use during interrogations, employing brainwashing and psychological torture. MKUltra involved methods like administering psychoactive drugs such as LSD without the user's knowledge, electroshocks, hypnosis, and other forms of torture. The program used unwitting test subjects, including US and Canadian citizens. The program was publicly revealed in 1975, and some information about MKUltra was declassified in 2001. There are some mysteries that continue to elude even the most dedicated researchers. Let's delve into the realm of the unexplained. The Zodiac Killer was a serial killer who terrorized California in the 1960s and 70s. They are believed to have murdered at least 5 people between 1968 and 1969, and an earlier stabbing death in 1966 is also sometimes attributed to the same killer. The Zodiac sent taunting letters to newspapers and police, signed with a symbol resembling crosshairs. These letters included cryptograms, some of which were decoded by private citizens. Even after all these years, the true identity of the Zodiac Killer remains unknown. The Black Dahlia murder refers to the brutal killing of actress Elizabeth Short in 1947, which captured national attention due to the gruesome nature of the crime. The press dubbed her the Black Dahlia, as newspapers of the time often nicknamed particularly lurid crimes. Despite extensive efforts by the Los Angeles Police Department and the FBI, the killer was never identified and the case remains unsolved. The Oak Island Money Pit is a fascinating mystery that has captivated treasure hunters and history enthusiasts for centuries. The Money Pit is a shaft on Oak Island located off the coast of Nova Scotia and was first noticed by a local teenager in 1795. Unfortunately, the exact location of the original money pit has been lost due to subsequent expeditions in the 1960s, causing clay, seawater, and mud to collapse into the shaft. The treasure's location and origins remain subject to speculation. The allure of hidden riches keeps people searching and a mystery alive. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay updated on our latest videos. Until next time, stay curious, and we'll see you in the next video.